Alright, before we get in today's video, it's starting to get chilly outside, so it gives me an excuse to put on my two favorite accessories for cold weather riding. So I gotta prep the bike before we get on. We're gonna put these guys on, and then I gotta dig out my little heated liner thing. So let's go out to the bike, put these things on, and then we'll talk about it. If you guys don't know, I have my Tiger here. It comes with heated grips and a heated seat. That is extremely helpful. But if you'll notice, right here, I got a little 12-volt barrel plug, and I've got my bark busters. There are two things that I rode with last winter, all through last winter, that changed my life. The first of which is also by bark busters. These are called the Blizzards. They're really easy to put on and take off. And then I don't have it on right now, but that little barrel plug goes to a heated liner, kind of base layer thing. I'm gonna get the Blizzards put on, and to do that I've got to change the height of the VPS, the little shield, and then take out a few bolts to add a spacer. So we'll do that real quick. There are more encompassing handguard covers for cold weather, like hippo hands and whatnot. And they do work better because they have more coverage, they're more all-encompassing, but I don't like that feeling. Plus with the heated grips, these things do just fine, and being able to leave this on is awesome. This is the only thing that you really have to take off. Usually I leave these down like that for summertime. I just was lazy this year. This has a little metal brace, so you don't have to have the bark buster thing installed, which is another great thing about these. You can just put them on. They have like a mounting kit for bikes that don't have them. Nice and secure. Send it through the buckle. Cinch that bad boy down and tuck it in. Same on the other side. And just like that, we're covered. The other thing I use is this first gear heated base layer. I've used several heated pieces of gear. I like this because it's nice, it's stretchy and form-fitting, so all the elements, which there are plenty, are all over, and I can just plug that into that little barrel that's in front of my seat, and if shit ever goes down, this thing will just pop off. So it's not a tether. This thing is probably the best purchase I made. Ran all through last winter with it. Now you may be asking yourself, well, what does all this have to do with cows? Well, let me suit up, and then we're going to talk about it on the way there. It's really close by, so shouldn't take that long.
So why am I guys telling you about all this? Because last week I got approved for the Revzilla affiliate program, and you know, is that a big deal? You know, like, but nearly everybody's in that program. Yes, it's a fucking huge deal. This is the company I've been using to buy gear for 12 years. I've had the pleasure of working with them in the past. This is a huge kind of stepping stone into making more content for doing reviews on items. If stuff I use or review or like or suggest, I can now put that in there, a link down in the description for you guys, and at no extra cost. It gets kicked back to me, but it also means that I have the potential of you know, getting invited to RevZilla events in the future. We like keep growing this and stuff. So this is a huge deal. I'm very happy. You guys know I have the Amazon affiliate links down below for any of the stuff that I can find on Amazon. But now we got RevZilla. We also have, you know, the Teespring, which is constantly growing. And I set those profit margins fairly low just so I can get you guys something. I've already sold like 20 or 30 units, so thanks to everybody who purchased one. As with anything, the links are down in the description, but more importantly, I really appreciate all the support that I've gotten from you guys so far. If you don't want to spend money to help support, which I totally, you know, that's why would anybody spend money on this crap? You can help by, I know it gets tiresome to hear in a lot of videos about like, oh, like and subscribe, but honestly, for free, that's the best way to help support. If you like and you comment and you share and you subscribe to the channel, that really does help the algorithm go like, oh hey, we should be paying attention to that. And if I can just break even on these things, I'll be gold. So again, much appreciated. A long-winded way of saying I am now a RevZilla affiliate partner, so links are in the description. Thank you. Let's get to this this video today.
And I'm not saying where this is, just out of respect. There's a private drive that way, like no trespassing signs and whatnot. I was gonna go ask the person or see if there was somebody here to kind of explain what this is, because apparently nobody knows. As I passed by this road a couple of times, I was here on the Arabian Mountain video, and I saw this and I was like, okay, let me go see if I can find out some stuff. I found nothing. 0 things, which makes it all that more interesting. It by itself is weird and interesting just by existing, but the fact that nobody really knows what's up makes it more interesting to me. I love stuff like that. It just kind of shows up and nobody can explain it. It reminds me of, like, I think of all the weird stuff that we build now and we make and we just kind of put out there, and then like 100 years nobody can really explain what the hell it is. I think it's really cool. I'm also like at the edge of an area where there's also like no trespassing signs, but it's so cool. It's just one of the transmission lines, and then there's just a bunch of cows. I don't know, man. I like stuff like this. I know it seems lame, and it doesn't make for a very interesting video if you can't find anything out about the place, but I tried. I went like 3-4 pages deep in Google results and nobody seemed to know. I was hoping that I'd get in touch with somebody that either works at this place or lives at this place, but neither one of those is happening today. I don't know, I think about the footprint that we leave as human beings and what that's going to look like to the anthropologists of like 100, 200, 500 years from now, if we don't blow ourselves up before then. It's fascinating. I love stuff like this. I want. Apparently, there's 2 larger ones in Buckhead, and they believe that these are related. So I don't know. Maybe I'll have to check those out and see if there's any information on those. But either way, it's a really cool stop. You just got to be respectful. If again, I'm not gonna say where it's at. Just out of respect for the people on their property. But if you happen by it, it is a freaking weird sight, dude. Like, I gotta know more. Like, does it have anything to do with the people who own the land before this was put? Also, why are some of them like super googly-eyed and the others are like very realistic? Did somebody just dump one here one day and then other people that also had fake cows dump theirs? Like, some of them look like they're made by the same people. The ones with like the drawn on faces, or the drawn on eyes, I should say. They look like they're the same. But then there's a couple that's got like very realistic looking eyes. They're also from the pictures. There used to be a lot more of them, and I would assume that's why all the securities is because they probably had some taken in the past. Hey, if you go to places like this, or any place that's like an attraction or anything like that, just leave it be. Don't screw it up for the rest of us so that we can enjoy stuff like this. I mean, this is pretty freaking cool. Don't be a jerk. Respect the people's property, respect the time and effort it went into putting fake cows under a transmission line. That's all I'm saying. Like I said, pretty quick one today. Mostly it's an excuse to get out and ride in this beautiful October weather. Again, like I said at the rip of this, the links are in the description for all the stuff. All of you, I appreciate it. Yankee merch down below, Revzilla, Amazon, all that stuff. That's it for today. Go home and get some footage of the Bark Busters installed for you guys to put in the beginning of this video. And then I think I'll make a Sammy and go take a nap. You guys take it easy. Be safe, be kind. I'll see you next time.